Seeing the unawareness and all the blank spaces in between. So, what does this mean? Today, I'd like to share with you something that I have noticed when I am meditating, and thus I notice more in just my daily life because it's all the same. So, when I meditate and I'm just trying to focus on my breath and just focus on my presence, I notice blank spaces of consciousness. So I'm breathing, and then I notice that I'm breathing again, which means I noticed when I wasn't noticing and I wasn't conscious. So the only time that I noticed that I wasn't conscious was when I jumped back into being conscious again. And you probably have felt similar things, like you're trying to get something done, but then you get distracted, and you're distracted for a good while, maybe like 10 minutes, and then you snap back to like, oh, this is what I was doing. Like, maybe you got caught scrolling or something, or you just sit and zone out for 10 minutes, which is something I do often, and then you're like back to it. So moments like that, you realize, like, where was I? Like, I wasn't consciously doing that. I was just doing it. Yeah, like I could feel my body doing this, and you're there and you're alive and you know you're alive, but you just kind of get sucked away. So during meditation, I'm noticing all these gaps, and they happen often. More often than I'd like. They happen like every other second or every other few seconds. So meditation helps notice these gaps, and when you notice them, that's the first step. And the second step is just practicing more and more and more until those gaps get smaller and smaller and smaller. And that's how all your moments of consciousness get sewn together, and you can become just like a long vibrating string of continuous consciousness. And that is the secret to having a successful lucid dream. Thank you.